year 2025.
What is going on?
It's safe to say Gumball Waterson is one of the most iconic mascots of our childhoods. But is the city of Elmore truly safe from the threat of the cold, endless void looming from all those years back? Did it ever truly go away? And will we finally understand how Rob went from Gumball's arch nemesis to trying to save everyone?
The only chance they have of escaping to the other place when this world... Oh no, it started.
Ironically enough, Rob might be the most important character in the entire world of Gumball for one major reason. I mean, like I said, Rob started off as a forgotten background character turned villain. Yet the last time we saw him, he was attempting to save the entire town of Elmore from cancellation. And for a while, it genuinely seemed like he was doomed to fade into obscurity. And he was. And that's why he's so important to Gumball's story, because that is how Rob gets his new ability. In the episode titled The Void, Gumball, Darwin, and Mr. Smalls venture into the void to retrieve their forgotten friend, Molly.
It's a pretty weird world, and sometimes it makes mistakes.
Do you think the world thought Molly was a mistake?
And of course, they accidentally stumble across everyone's favorite side character, Rob. But the void wouldn't release Rob unscathed. No. Rob would escape the void a new man, with an all-new look to match. He made a drastic change from his typical round, blue-skinned self, but instead, he emerged all glitchy and disfigured. But more importantly, he had an all-new ability, an ability most of us overlook. Because from this point forward, Rob was able to not only break the fourth wall, but to directly see beyond it. And from that moment, Rob became the most integral character in Elmore. Just listen. I'm sure we all remember the episodes The Disaster and The Return, where Rob gained his hand on a remote that allows him to, manipulate the very fabric of reality itself, doing things like pausing and rewinding the scenes that he was in. He was breaking the fourth wall in a whole new way. Rob becomes increasingly aware of his repetitive existence. But there's more. In the episode The Spin-Offs, we see Rob play a tape that's labeled with the title of the show. But obviously, Gumball's name is scratched out, which truly demonstrates his hate for the lovable blue cat.
Your program has been interrupted. With the help of my friend, the internet, I'm hereby hijacking this broadcast. Don't need that false hero. Please enjoy this amazing world without Gumball.
But why is this important? Well, to understand that, we have to understand that Rob's initial motivations was his hatred for Gumball. I mean, he was only in the void because he didn't play a significant role in Gumball's story. But in his last appearance, he was trying to not only save Gumball, but the entirety of Elmore, even if his methods were a bit extreme.
What are you doing to them?
Yeah, for those who don't remember, in the Gumball series finale, Rob, disguised as Principal Evil, tries to force the people of Elmore to conform to cable television standards, making them normal.
Watterson and Water adopted son, detention.
But we didn't break any rules.
You broke the rules of nature.
That egghead is literally an egg.
And William's a telekinetic flying eyeball. Everyone here breaks the rules of nature.
Not for much longer. No, the normal way.
And yeah, it may have been framed as evil from Gumball's perspective, but Rob was genuinely trying to save the entire town from being destroyed by getting canceled. Yeah, Rob is the most important character because he not only breaks the fourth wall, but he directly interacts with the forces beyond it. We already know what Rob's initial motivation was, but it seems like the longer he's exposed to the truth behind the world he lives in, the more he starts to realize that Gumball isn't the enemy, but the network is. Turning Elmore into something generally digestible for TV wasn't a ploy against Gumball, but a ploy against the very network trying to cancel them.
You fools! I did all this for a reason. Don't you understand what's going on in Elmore? You have two choices. Live in ignorance about what's gonna happen here, or listen to what I have to say. It might just save your lives.
And of course, in classic style of the show, Gumball foils his plans once again. And you know how that ends. The show winds up getting canceled just as Rob warned them. Which brings us back to the new series, and perhaps the biggest question of all. But first, if you like the content so far, consider subscribing. If I get to 2K subs before the summer's over, I'll cut the loss and do a face review. Here we are, 7 years later, with the town of Elmore seemingly stuck in suspended animation, which many are already theorizing that the town was in the void for 7 years. But I'm pretty sure that's basically confirmed at this point. I mean, we all saw how the series finale went down, right? But more importantly, many are theorizing that Elmore and its residents may still be in the void. I mean, think about just how the new trailer opened. It starts with the glitchy VHS-like effect. In fact, if you listen closely, you can actually hear the sound of the VHS tape starting up. And we already know that the Void is a retro-themed realm of VHS static. But we've seen characters in the Void be stuck in suspended animation, seemingly unaware of their near comatose state. So I don't think it's far-fetched to suspect that the residents of Elmore were trapped in this digital purgatory. No, not that one, but the one where mistakes are sent to rest permanently. So, will Rob appear in the new Gumball series? I mean, he kinda has to at this point, right? To be fair, the characters experience exactly what Rob warned them of. There's no way they don't address it gradually as the new season goes on, which just makes me all the more excited to see what's more to come, and how Rob and the boys will address the canceling of their old universe. And if you want more Gumball and animated themed videos, subscribe and stay tuned. Steven Universe future video dropping next week for some more childhood nostalgia. Thanks for watching. I've been Bliss. Bye.
Bye, have a great time.